They are doing way motherfucking too much. Alright, so they do this cross frequency bullshit. Let me see, there's a terminology for it. I know I was talking about this the other day or the week before last, I think it was. And I got so busy I forgot to come back and finish what I was saying. Shit. And the same thing happened yesterday. When I was at work, I did a video about this lady talking about orphans who are being trafficked and tortured and all this stuff, exploited and all this horrible stuff, man. And I was on my break when I made a video, and I didn't even have the time to sit there and do the video thoroughly and finish what I was saying. So let me see if I can find the cross frequency. Hold on. I can't even share any videos anymore because there is so much garbage in my gallery. Thanks to OnlyFans. But I mean, if they're going to be watching, you might as well give them a full-blown show, baby. Why play shy? And then also, too, what I was going to say is, while I'm looking for it, I was going to say, they will do this, all right, so there's a good one here. It looks like somebody leaked me some of my old research that I have done, and that they don't let me have access to my own data. Like, they've got this on lock so tight that they don't even let me have access to my own data. Okay, so this is a really good one that I do not want to miss. Alright, so they're exploiting every single thing about you, or, you know, the trafficked target victim, whatever you want to call it. Before you even get there, like the neighbors, your boss, your coworkers, they will already know everything about you. And every single thing that they come to know about you through the COINTELPRO is a defamation and slander campaign, and this is done to isolate the target. So while they're exploiting everything about you, they are mirroring you. And some of the research that I've done says that this mirroring is guided by empathy. It is not, though. In my opinion, it's kind of sadistic, okay? When somebody is suffering, you don't mock them. It's just my opinion. And they do this in a lot of different ways. They like to use the number 11, 89, 88, 43. And this is one of the ways that they go about mirroring me. And then, like I said, they do this cross-frequency bullshit. I'm looking for the article that I wrote. There was some research that I had done already that I had saved. And I'm not seeing it on here. How weird. But something else is popping up. So I think the spirit is wanting me to go in this direction. I don't know why this is popping up, but it is. And it's so old. I haven't seen it in so long. It's because they locked me out of my own data. With this, with all this crap that's going on in the device, it's compromised, it's hacked, and so am I. So everything I do is being tracked, exactly how you see in the video evidence that I provide on my YouTube channel. So, but they do this cross frequency, and it actually has a name, like it has a medical or a like a legal term. And I did some of the research on it, and for some reason now I'm not able to find it. Do you see this? I know this is so crazy, but it's not me. It's because they hid it somewhere. It's in a file in here somewhere, and it shouldn't be that, it should not be that old, because it was just like the week before last. But so anyways, they do this cross-frequency bullshit. Where, like, when somebody tries to come and converse with you or socialize with you, they will start a proxy war, and they do this tactic called directed conversation, where they are hacking the devices, phishing the data, exploiting the metadata, listening in, hearing in, tapping in, knowing what you're saying, and they're using AI to do this, and they're using devices to do this, and then synchronizing what you're saying in the privacy of your own home, bathroom, etc. Synchronizing that by mirroring you with street theater, which is a form of trauma-based mind control. So they will say something that you said in confinement, or they will mention something that you purchased. Usually it is something sexual, by the way. And this is done to terrorize, and this is all done for as a means of coercive control. So, and they're using technology or abusing technology to be able to do this. Let's see. So yeah, so when you're trying to have a discussion with somebody about anything, if you're trying to socialize about anything, even if it's just small talk, they will introduce external stimuli where they will have somebody come kind of like off to the side of you, and they will cancel out your like voice. Okay, bear with me. And then they will start being super loud and try to like overtalk you, to like silence you. But so anyways, that was a whole entire thing that I had done, and now I'm not seeing it anywhere. Of course, this is how it goes. But when I do find it, I'm going to come back to that. I have not forgot about that. So anyways, you know, as much as I do, the research that I do, as much as I'm doing here, as much as I do here on my device, it's very easy for something like that to just get lost. I'm doing so much already as it is. So it's in there. I just got to take some time to find it. And I ain't got the time to do that right now. But I was going to say that they do use sexual exploitation as a primary source for punishment. They tried to make me stay late today, again, to try to punish me. And then when I got to the store, one of the cashiers was talking about going to a funeral and something about a bike, and you know, Jerron just, they do this cross-frequency bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Jerron just got into an accident. It's another form of directed conversation. It's almost like 2 tactics, maybe even 3, because they're triangulating as well, which is a dark psychology tactic. It's something that psychosadists use often, narcissists as well. So anyways, they do this. It's like a triple tactic meshed in one. They will try to get to the store before you so they can make you wait. They'll park in the area that you want to park in so you ain't got an area or space to park in. They do all kinds of fucking stupid shit, and it's all day, every day. But yeah, they use sexual exploitation as their primary means for punishment. And by using or by exploiting sexually the female trafficked victim, ritualistically, they do the sexual exploitation so that the target will become suicidal. That's the goal here. That's the end goal here. Whew. I know I was going to say that serves as a form of torture for sure. But it also serves to make the victim out to seem crazy as well. So, because they're exploiting the mental health as well with the psyche profiling. So, there's so much going on. It really is sad. But I will say that before I sign off here, you know, you gotta, when they're sexually exploiting you and sexually exploiting your children, and they're scapegoating and they're doing all this directed conversation, and this directed conversation tactic mimics schizophrenia. So if you don't know what it is that they're doing, which is domestic espionage, these black hat hackers and so on and so forth, if you don't know what it is that they are actually doing, you will probably think that you're crazy. And you'll probably end up falling into a trap that will lead you to jail or dead. So lucky there are people like myself out here speaking the gospel truth. And taking the time, no matter how tired I am, to thoroughly explain this and use myself as the prophetic vessel that this government or this corrupt political system is experimenting on. And so you know God loves them because they woke up again, right? Right? All right. So, but when they're doing all of this, is what my point is when they're doing all of this to try to get you triggered and to try to get you upset, and I literally cried all fucking day today because they just pissed me the fuck off. I could not. Like, again, they didn't piss me off, but they caused me to be emotional. Ethan, what's that noise? Stop that. So they hurt my feelings because they don't know when to quit. They just can't fucking help themselves. And of course they're scared. They don't want nothing to happen to their family. So that's another good incentive for them. The fear is why they do it. And also the thrill, the chase, the high that they get, the adrenaline that they get, you know? So, and probably the money. I can't, like, why would so many people do this? Honestly, it's fucking satanic. It's evil. They don't believe in God at all. Get out of here with that church shit. That shit, don't play that card around me. That's a fucking front. So anyways, you got to give them the stank eye. When you're a beautiful model like myself and you've got a lot to protect, you got to look at them with the stank eye. Like, you know that they know that you know what it is that they're doing. Down to the T. And so anyways, one of the things that they've been doing since I started this new job is coming in there as a customer, performing trauma-based mind control, and also they will bring stuff up to the counter or to the register that's like opened. So for instance, this lady had her kids with her and they brought some lemon juice or like a bottle of lemon juice up to the register as I was checking them out. And you know, this is my first week. Literally today it's been 1 week exactly. So I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been about a week. So this is my first week still, and so I'm still relatively new. And they'll bring it up there open so that way it'll get everywhere, like, you know. And then they'll blame it on their spoiled, rotten child, of course.